Welcome to the Edupedia world, virtual world, free education. My name is Suraya Sayed, Microsoft Certified Trainer. Excel has many categories of functions that can do more than calculations with numbers. This video describes the usage of top-handy text function to manipulate a lot of data faster and easier. Excel has many functions to offer when it comes to manipulating a text string, and it is powerful when we are working with a lot of data. We are going to study together proper function and how it capitalizes the first letter in each word of a text value. Also, I will show you how to use the upper function to convert text into uppercase and the lower function to convert text into lowercase. We will also learn to extract part of a text entry using left, mid or right function. And finally, how to join several text items into one text item using the concatenate function. Let's start by the easiest three functions: lower function, upper function, and proper function, because all these three functions only required one argument. Okay, let's begin, and let's say that I'd like to convert this product ID. You can see it is all capitalized, and I want to convert them to lowercase. So clicking on B2, as in all functions, you click on the cell that you want to see the result inside. Click B2, then you can start typing equal sign lower function. We are going to use the lower function. When we type the first two letters, Excel recognizes the function and suggests it is a lower function. We can hit on the function in the tab. It needs the text to be converted. Then click cell A2 that contains the text that we need to convert. After that, closing the bracket and hit enter. You can see that it is converted to a lowercase. The product ABC now is shown in a lowercase. Once we have got the first one, we can copy it to other cells. By double-clicking the left corner handle here, it will copy the formula to the last product that I have. Okay, that was the use of lower function to convert text from uppercase to lowercase. In the second example, I have the product name, but it is in lowercase, and in this case I want to convert it to uppercase. So it is the opposite function. Click on E2 in which we want the result, then start to type equal sign and begin to type U. It will recognize the function upper. I will hit on the suggestion, and he required only one argument, which is the text to be converted. Okay, don't hit enter before closing the bracket, then click OK. Yes, it converted to uppercase. You can see after copying, all of the product name are written in uppercase, but there is another case which is called proper case, in which only the first letter is written in uppercase and everything else is written in smaller case. Okay, this function is called the proper function. We can type it or we can insert it from the insert function dialog box. Okay, let's type proper and start to search for it. Okay, it only needs one argument, that is text to be converted to the proper case. Click on cell G2, then click OK. Now you can see it converts only the first letter. In the first word Ali, it converts the first letter A to the uppercase and leave other letters in lowercase. And it also do the same with the second word, which is the last name. Double click on the handle to copy the formula down to other cells. Okay, let's move on to the next example, in which we are going to study 3 other text functions that you can use to extract some text from text entry. Let's see how to use the left function to extract the leftmost characters from a text value. Click on cell B9, in which we want the result, and let's insert the left function from the insert function dialog box. Type left to find it, then click OK. Here is the function argument, and it needs 2 arguments. The first one, the text from which we need to extract some characters, and it is, in this case, it is A9. Then moving to the next parameter, and how many characters you want the left function to extract. So suppose I need to extract only 2 characters from the left. Then click OK. Great. Now you can see it extracts the first 2 characters from the left. Once you get the first value, you can copy it to other cells by double clicking on the left bottom corner. Now it is copied. Okay, let's move on to the right function, because it is the same idea and it is similar to the left function, but it will extract the text from the right. We can type it equal right, and Excel will suggest this function for me, and the argument also 2 parameters, the text from A9 and comma, and how many characters you want to extract. Suppose we need to extract only 1 character, then don't forget to close the bracket. After that, hit enter. Yes, it returns number 1, which is the right character. Copying it, and you can see it extracts the right character from all these cells. Okay, now we are going to discuss the mid function, and it is more or a little complicated than the left and right function, because it wants you to specify the point from which you want to start extraction beside a length you specify. Now let's see, by inserting the middle function. Here it needs 3 parameters. The first one, which is the text in cell A9, the second parameter, the start number, and it is the position of the first character you want to extract. Suppose we need to extract 2 characters in the middle, so I will type 2, then going to the third parameter, and here it needs you to specify how many characters you want to extract, and it's also 2. I need to extract 2 characters starting from the second character. Click OK, Yes, it returns two middle characters from the text entry, and as you see, the result is 00. And if you copy the data down, it will return also the same result. Great, let's move on to the last example, in which we need to join several text items into one text item. Here I have the first name in column A and the last name in column B, and I want to merge both of them together in column C. Okay, let's start by clicking on cell C18 and insert the concatenate function. Let's search for it. Concatenate function, here it is, and it requires the data to be specified in the desired order that you need to join them together from left to right. So I'll click on cell A18 to insert the first name as text1, then click on text2 and insert last name from B18. And you can merge more than two text items. Then click OK. Yes, it merges the data from the first and the second cell into cell C18. But have you noticed that there is no space between the first name and the last name, and this will not be the result that I desire. But in some cases, like in the previous example, you may want to join data together without spaces. As you can see, we can merge the left, middle and right without spaces to return the part number. Let's go back to the full name example and let's see how to solve this problem. Now I need to put space between the first name and the last name using the concatenate function. Let's repeat the process again by inserting the concatenate function, and also the first text will be the first name, but here the text number 2 I will put spaces between quotations. This is the text I need to merge in between text 1 and text 3. Now click on text 3, then click the last name cell, then click OK. Yes, we got the problem solved. Here is the first name, then space, then the last name, and you can copy the formula down to the remaining cells. The last thing, I will show you another technique to join data by using the AND sign. Now let's remove all of this and insert a new function. Manually type equal sign, then click the first cell A18, then write the AND sign and click the last name, and we have got the same result, merging without spaces. And to solve this, you can insert another AND sign in between. We can type space between quotations, then hit enter. So the result is the first name space the last name. Also, you can replace the space between quotation by any other letters or signs. You can separate the first name and last name using dashes or using commas by replacing the space between quotation with a dash sign, for example. Then hit OK to finish. So we got the first name and last name separated with dash, and you can copy it to the remaining cells. Thank you for watching Edupedia World Videos. See you at the next video.